Right, well, welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Go ahead and get that off my screen. Hey, I don't know how well this is going to go, but we're going to try and join a convoy today. And I just want to have another dip in the ocean, so to speak. Oops, I'm dropping everything here. A dip into the ocean to see what the ATS convoy scene is like close to the end of June 2024. Now, I've convoyed before in a seemingly random place, and it's been fun. I've had a lot of fun, actually. I've not done it for a while. So you end up finding a group of friends, you tend to convoy with them, and it's all good fun stuff. Well, let's see how well this works. So, I clearly wasn't really prepared for any of this. So, I'm still getting various bits and pieces set up here, but I wanted just to jump on the live stream, I guess partly to see what works and what doesn't work. Do that. Why do I have junk everywhere? I know, that's what she said. Actually, hopefully she didn't say that. Alright, let's go here. I'm assuming that my live stream is indeed working. Well, I can't really tell. Let's find out. Well, I guess it might be. Okay. Oh. Let's see. Hey, looks like we're live. Hello, world. Hey. Okay. So I'll try my hardest to keep up with the chat if there's any chat today, but it may not always be possible. So I think what I want to do is just change my profile. See if I can find a convoy I want to run with tonight, or at least I want to try. So for profiles, I use the convoy in this profile here. The one called Derby, level 76 right now, so we'll jump on here. I'm going to have to remove some mods, or at least not use certain trucks as if they're not supported in the convoy I'm going to be joining. So give this a little bit to fire up the convoy, fire up the game even. It's felt like it's been a long day today, which is clearly me being dramatic because apparently it's 24 hours, the same length as any other day. Huh? It did this before. I was trying to use OBS, and the game got to this point and wouldn't go any further. I had to end up having to quit and restart. It's not very good, is it? Looks like my computer is doing something. Quite what? I don't know. Well, great start of the convoy, everyone. Great start of the live stream. Game decides it doesn't want to cooperate. Always nice to see. I'm going to go ahead and close this and try and start it again. Okay. Wonder why that is. That's so bizarre. Yep, yada yada yada. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, we know, it's fine. Truly, truly wonderful way to to start a live stream is have your game not work right. So convoy lobby. Let's see, what have we got in here? So first things first, always be kind in a convoy. You never know who's out there, and there are some people that will hunt you down and appear on your doorstep. Hopefully they're not playing American Truck Simulator, but you never know. So what have we got? I'm going to try Dr. Nico, see what we've got here. So most of these are absent. Wow, they're almost all absent. It's just California. Huh. I mean, I could make this one work, but I'd have to remove like almost all of my mods. It looks like it will let me use my optional mods, so that's okay. But do I really want to remove most of these? Okay, well let's try it. So you find a convoy that you want to join, and you go ahead and you try and join it. So you click activate session mods, and the game, wow, okay, basically says, hey, you can't have any mods. Yeah, I would like a few mods in this game. Okay. Plan B, go up to advanced filters at the top here. I'm going to turn sessions with mods off and then hit apply. And then these are just the stock games. It won't. It will only let you basically play a game where there are no mods allowed. Go ahead and re-enable sessions with. Oh, what do you know? I did it. Huh. So all of these games you can't have any mods. So bear that in mind. It's the best way to get on the game is just to have no mods whatsoever. Hey, Borman's Performance. Good to see you on the live stream. It's been an epic disaster so far, but we like those sorts of things. Let's go ahead and turn these on. Today I'm going to see if I can join a random convoy and see what's the worst that happens. Hopefully there'll be no 7-year-old kids screaming obscenities at me. I mean, that's always fun, but just generally I prefer that at work, not when I'm trying to relax. Ooh, you see. Well, I have a convoy I can join that allows modding. Maybe. This one might, but there's no one else in it. And I mean, here's a server, but it doesn't look like it allows any mods. I guess we'll try. See, does it let me? Yeah, session has no mods. Okay. I don't want to remove all of these mods just to have a bit of fun on a server. This is not working out quite the way I wanted it to. Isolation highway again. There's no mods here. Well, I mean, I suppose I could remove all my mods. It's been a while. It's the worst that happens. I don't want to do it on this profile though. This is the profile I use for convoying with a group of people whom I know, and we've got the mods stable and they seem to be working fine. So let's try a different profile. This one I'm probably going to struggle with because I use the Kenworth a lot in this. It's not a good idea either. Okay, plan B. I'm not going to try and join it. I'm not able to do this without having people who have the same mods. I can't show you how to how to connect to a convoy. So plan B. Let's do some driving. I love it when a plan comes together. Dum dum dum. I promise it doesn't seem this long to join the game when there's no one watching. Okay. What's I doing last time? I was in a Macar and it looks like it's a medium wheelbase with the big tanks. Fairly basic spec. What's actually in this? What have I got? Okay. Oh, I've got a looks like a Mac 300, a 285, 1080. 25 horsepower, 1080 foot-pounds of torque. I've got a 12 speed. This one could be fun. I want to change the spec around a little bit. Where was I? Oxnard. All right, well that works for me. And it looks like I was at the garage or the shop, so we'll jump in and we'll play around with the spec. Because I think I want a different specification here. Hey, we must be in California if there's all sorts of helicopters buzzing around. That's a joke. I mean, I've spent time in California and there aren't helicopters buzzing you a whole time. Just some of the time. Right, let's see, what have we got? Oh, really? My game crashed? Seriously? This has not been a good experience so far. Let's try that again. What is causing this instability? Nothing weird going on here. Don't think. It's this mod. Oh, it's the trailer weight one. Okay. There's nothing with an exclamation. Yeah, hey, there is. Okay. Let's get rid of that one. That's the new Russian transport vehicle. It's used to haul SAM systems, mobile SAMs, I think, as well, amongst other things. Right. No. Come on. Go. Let's try that again. Yeah, we know. So, Bournemouth's performance, what are you working on this week? Anything you can admit to us? Anything you can let us know? Well, you may have just dropped off the stream. Would really like to drive this Mac at some point tonight. Please. Would be nice. Yay, let me in the shop this time. Thank you. So, what was I planning on doing? 74 engine, okay. I'm good with that. I think I just want a 10-speed though. Maybe. See what transmissions are available. Yeah, I don't need. We'll go with slightly taller 10-speed. That must be from either my custom. Yeah, it's from my Steel Productions engine pack. I remember I was playing around with the Macs quite a bit. I really enjoy how the Mac just hangs together. I had a lot of fun with them. Right, so what we're doing, let's look at the gearing for this truck. And it looks like 55 miles an hour would be about 1250 RPM, which would work okay with that engine, as long as I'm not doing anything too heavy. But I'm in California, so I'll be doing 55, because clearly we wouldn't be speeding now, would we? But then again, maybe I want the kind of stock ratio that comes with the Mac R. I don't really think I'm going to be trying to go that fast. It's about 1400 revs at 55. That works for me. Interior, we went with the black. Yeah, I'm good with that. Exterior, this wonderful sort of burnt orange color. I'll stick with that. That works for me. And then exterior, it looks like it's a fairly basic heavy bumper up front, single exhaust. Actually, the 285 could use, or does use, the double pipe filter. Let's go ahead and swap that, because it has an intake for the air-to-air cooler, charge cooler, I think, or intercooler, and an intake for the engine. So interesting little arrangement there. They did phase it out in preference of a more conventional unit, but really interesting history in the Mac engines. If you're a nerd, I might be a nerd, then you can get a real. Can I even say this online? You can be quite excited by what you can find out about the Macs and how they basically rewrote the book. I don't think I actually want horns now I think about it. Let's just keep it cheap and cheerful. I might even switch to different mirrors. Well, we'll go with this. Just the stock ones. Okay, there we go. I'm blathering, but the Macs are really interesting. I've got the nav, the onboard computer here, which helps me change gear if I'm doing it manual. We're actually now in a purebred Mac, so we'll go with a gold Bulldog. Right, that's that done. Did I damage anything? I mean, clearly I didn't. Yeah, a bit of wear on the tyres. That's 5,000 miles for you. Bit of damage. I guess I fixed that at some point. Why 3% damage? Do I have some long-term wear? No, not really. Okay. I think we're ready to do some hauling, finally. So I think I'm just going to turn up somewhere and see what they've got. Although maybe a bit of a heads up might be useful. So let's jump on here, see what's available. So mercury chloride. So it's a fun little run. Ethane. That's a heavy cargo. That's a lot to put behind the Mac. And clearly I would do it because I would do it, but yeah, let's go to the chems plant. Let's see what else they've got. Maybe I can change this up or have a slightly bigger load of chemicals. Oh, where is it? Where is the chemical plant? Should know where. Oh, there it is. Okay. So it's a bit of time away. I might end up quick traveling. I'll drive it in auto for now. Yeah, it's been a while since I've used this particular engine in the Mac, but I'm good with that. Let's go ahead and drive semi-realistically, I think. Sorry, Camaro, but you're a GM product. Therefore, you're inferior to a Mac. Whoops, red light. Oh well. Did I get a ticket from someone? What's going on there? Oh, there's a cop at the light. My bad. I really would normally stop for this light, but I've not got no cargo behind me. And I want to go and do some hauling because I've spent like 16 minutes messing around trying to get something to work that wasn't working. So, this is how you don't drive. Kick out the back end. I was playing around with the brutal weather. No, the Train Guy Gaming's graphic mod, which also includes some changes to the physics and to the rain. And that thing is it's hard to drive in the wet. Hey, Daniel. You get a slight bit of rain and you fall off the road, which, given how I might drive occasionally, is probably quite accurate. But come on, David. This is not how I really want to drive the rest of the night. Honest. Hi and good night, Daniel. Mimi. We're just testing the vehicle's maximum speed here. It looks like we can do 70 at least. Not relevant in California. Over the place. This thing feels messy. You know, I actually think I want to go and use that that graphics mod. I know it changes the physics a lot in the wet. Is in I'm falling off the road a lot, but maybe that adds to the experience. So I'll do that just up here. So I'll pull over. And I'll change the mods. I know it means messing around yet again and risking that it's not going to let me rejoin the game, but we'll try it. This should at least save it. So I'm right outside the chemical plant if this mod doesn't want to load. Okay. Oh, did I not keep it? That's weird. Maybe that's what was causing the glitches I was having. That would be very weird, and would make sense as to why the thing wasn't working. What do you know? Okay. Well, you can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm basically looking at the Steam Workshop on my other monitor. So, let's go ahead and search for it. Do I even have it? I favorited it. Where the heck's it gone? Well, that's a little weird. It's not here. That's very disappointing. That might make sense then. That might be why my machine was struggling so much. If the thing was, if it wasn't installed. Trigger's got hundreds of mods. I mean, it must be here somewhere, right? Surely. I know no one can see what I'm doing right now. Is it that one? Let's try this. So, okay, this is so bizarre. I'm not finding the mod that I was just playing around with the other day, and I don't think I removed it. I'm quite sure I didn't remove it. So, what on earth is going on here? What have I managed to do? How did I break this? My day is getting worse. My stream is getting worse. Wow. This is not right. It really does seem like the mod's been pulled from the workshop, but that doesn't really. I mean, it might have done, but I suppose stranger things have happened. Yeah, I think it's I don't know what to make of it. I'm not finding it, which would seem to be, yeah, just wow. Let's try somewhere else. Well, I was hoping to be playing around with that, but I don't think it's here. Oh. Hmm. Is it? I mean, this kind of looks like it was what I no, this isn't it. Okay, this is turning out to be a really disastrous stream so far. I have lost the mod I was playing around with, and I know I favorited it so I wouldn't lose it, and here I am fumbling around, not able to find it. So I don't know what I did with it. I don't know where it went. If you're in the chat and you have any ideas as to how on earth I managed to remove or lose a mod that I favorited, I would really welcome the inspiration, because right now I'm like, what on earth is going on? This has been a really terrible ex experience. It's got 130 mods, so maybe it's here, but can I change the sort order to be... No, I don't think I can. So... yeah, I'm just not able to find it. Hmm. I would surely recognize it when I see it, because it's a very distinctive look for the mod. So I'm going to keep looking just for a second. There's a terrible stream, I'm sorry about this, but I really do want to find this. I really do want to do use it, but if it's not visible, then yeah, not much I can really do. The realistic fuel prices, that's great. There is one last place I can take a look. So I did make a video about this, and I did have the link. Oh wow, no, I didn't. Why did I not save the link? I know I saved the link as well. Am I losing my marbles? Oh, it's not the link. All right, well, I don't want to take too much longer to do this. I'm not able to find what I'm looking for. And it was the realistic graphics mod. I'm sure of it. I'm sure that's what it was called. So we'll try this one more time. Let's go back into here. Do realistic graphics. See what we find. Yeah, it's right there. What on earth? That is so weird. I don't know why I wasn't finding that. But definitely favorited that now. Okay. And it's downloading it. It's a gig. It's a gig in a bit. Well, yeah, that my game knows that I'm... There we go. It knows that it's downloading it. So I guess we're gonna have to sit here and watch this. I'm gonna go. Don't want to pause the stream, but let me pause it. I don't think I can. There's really not much to see. Me messing around, trying to get something to work. Not the most exciting. I suppose they say never work with children or animals, and I'm one of those. Okay, hopefully now, yes, there we go. That's the mod I was looking for. I don't know why I couldn't find that earlier. So I put it underneath the master reverb, but in front of everything else, like so. Do I really want this one as well? I don't know whether it's compatible with Z's weather mod. Let's see. Yeah, so if I'm adding the two side by side, it might just cause an issue. I'm going to go ahead and just run it. I'm sure it's going to be fine. It worked before, it didn't crash. Jump back into the game. We will finally get to play around with the truck like I've been trying to do for the last 30 minutes. Hopefully. waiting for the game to load. Okay, one last thing I want to do is I'm going to change the gameplay options to make rain a lot more likely. So it's 33%, let's make it 75. Works for me. Oh, missed. Oh, 75, right. So it's probably going to rain today in the game, and that works for me. Right, at long bloody last, here we are. Okay. What was going to be an enjoyable evening of playing around with mods and other stuff has turned into a disaster so far. It's always good when that happens. Right, let's see what cargo they've got. Let's see what is available. I'm being a little rough there. Let's be a little kinder. So we have this trip to Yuma, a trip to Portland. That's way too far. That'd be the whole stream if I can take it that long. So we'll do this one here. Let's look at cargo options. What have we got? We've got 3 varieties of chemical tank. This one's got 3 axles. This one might be heavier. Let's just try this. 34,000 pounds. Not really what I was hoping for. We'll try the this one. Is it the same weight? No, it's less. Okay. I guess we'll go with the heavier one. We get a little bit more money, which is always good, and don't get much money for it, but we get something. Right. Where is the cargo? I see where it is. Gonna turn my lights on, turn my always on, windows down, this ducky little thing. Goes around this corner here. So we'll cut it close to the left, then we'll swing round and we'll back up. Commence the swing round. Drop my right eye. I think I'm using advanced coupling. So we would like to... Yeah, the transmission's whipsawing on me. Doesn't know what gear to pick. Up. Just about there. Hey, that was perfect. That's unusual for me. I don't normally get it quite spot on. I would say something cheeky like just a Sandy, but that would be very inappropriate, clearly. Okay. I'll put it in gear. I'm going to do a bit of a quick tug test. So engine brake down. Yep, that appears to be working great. Oh, no, wait. Have I done something numpty-ish? I did. I didn't actually connect the trailer to the wagon. Guess I'm that flustered, right? Trying to brake on. Put it in gear. Yeah, okay. Right, well I think it's connected then. So let's go ahead and get those up. It's going to be bloody noisy if I don't. We don't want any of that. Now, a little something to know. I've just turned on a bedroom light. We have these, quote, smart lights. They're not smart. You have to talk to them. They don't understand a dang word I say. And my good lady wife, my beautiful, patient, wonderful wife, has turned it from a wonderful, dull, pleasant yellow, a pleasant red even, to, oh my gosh, lightning strike white. And I don't want to speak to it so it understands what I'm saying because it will just embarrass me, so I've got to find the button to push. There we go. Now I can see the monitor again. Sandy, if you happen to be watching this, you should be doing something else than watching this disaster of a live stream, but I'm whining about the lights. Just ignore me. It's fine. Okay. Oh, I'm a little close to the stop sign. Let's Go ahead and do that. So this truck is illegal to drive around in California. It doesn't conform to the emission standards. You have to have a 2010 or later emission standard engine. Looks like we're clear on the right. Let's go for the left. I was reading up about the Mac E7 engines and how they went from being a mechanical to a semi-electronic to an electronic engine, and how Mac had the same difficulties that pretty much every engine manufacturer had. And that is, the engine itself's fine, but the emission control stuff was a mess. And it took a while to get those bugs generally ironed out. I think every manufacturer went through them, or most of them did. Cummins certainly did. International, Caterpillar, I mean, it ruined Caterpillar. Well, I say ruined, they ducked out of the heavy-duty truck engine market, which is something that a lot of people lament. Placement of these mirrors, I can't really see that well left. I don't think there's anything there, but we'll have to inch forward and check. Yep, nothing there. Okay, nothing on the left. Wow, look at that. Nothing on the right. What do you know? Okay, so let's get... where did he come from? This truck on the left anyway. Either way. Right, so let's get going. Let's get up to 55. The lane goes to single lane up here. We'll be fine. I'm using cruise control right now because I'm lazy. That's done that. Okay, we're finally on the way. How far away is Yuma? It is 6.5 hours. And I'm going to have to stop in 5 3/4 if he reckons. Probably a little bit sooner than that. So what I might do is look for somewhere to stop where I can buy some fuel. Although I'd rather not buy it in California because it's expensive. But if I have to, I will. I don't think I will. I've got 100 gallons. Time for some drink. Oh, that feels good. So, Train Gun Gaming changed around some textures. I think its trees and its mountains have got different textures too. This game has a slightly different look and feel to it. I don't think it will work the best when combined with the seas weather. I think we might get mixed weather happening here. But we'll see if it's going to rain. That sky tells me it is going to rain up ahead, but I'm also used to Texas where, you know, you look in one direction and the forecast or the sky is like, it's going to rain. And then you turn around and the other side says it's clear skies and, you know, beautiful weather. And then you look again and back where you were looking, there's a tornado descending. Look behind you again and the storm's behind you, so it's a bit meaningless what the sky looks like, is what I'm saying in Texas. Unless it's blue skies and there's no rain forecast for the next 10 days, in which case you'll be wanting rain in a few days. Oh, an alligator on the side of the road there. It's a dead tire carcass. Oh, I don't even need to leave this lane. It looks like I can happily bumble along here. Okay, I will have to change lane eventually. But seeing as I can't get up to 55 right now, and he's actually waiting for me. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's losing all its speed. Come on, get up the hill. So if you've just joined the stream and you're watching, you've missed the worst 5 minutes or so of a live stream ever in the history of certainly my channel, where seemingly I couldn't find a pint of beer in a pub. I couldn't find a blackjack table in a casino. I couldn't find... I couldn't even find the words to describe how terrible it was. So I've not long gotten on the road. I couldn't find a mod I wanted to install, and then it crashed, and it crashed before, and it's just, oh my gosh, the worst stream ever. But now I'm on the road, feeling a bit spent, having spent so long getting the thing to work. But we're on the road. We're in a Mack spec with a 1974 engine. This is the Mack 300 is known as. It's the 285 rated horsepower. There's a loose nut at the wheel. I keep running around all over the road. I should be in the wrong lane here. Yep, I think I was. So, steering input's a little sensitive. I'm guessing Train Guy Gaming, you modified that as well, maybe. Or it might just be me being very ham-fisted. I can't really tell. Time for some more liquid, I think. My voice is getting a bit dry. Okay, that's helped. Right. Now that we've got a cargo behind us, we'll not be driving like we stole the Mack. We'll actually be respectful to other road users. And obey the speed limit and try not to get any tickets for anything stupid or anything sensible, let's face it. Kill your speed, not a child. We'll not even be running into any Priuses. Shocking, I know. I may even turn off the engine brake going through a city. No, is this Los Angeles? No. Oh, no, it's not. No, okay. Yeah, heading the wrong direction for one. And as a special bonus, I will be stopping at the stop sign. There you go, special bonus. Don't say I don't do nothing for no one. Quaint little village. I could have kept on going, and then the freeway just up there, it turns over itself, and it's probably quicker to have kept going rather than wander through this sort of urbanized area. I suppose if I wanted a hamburger, I could have stopped on the way. And the game insists that this is the better way of taking it, and I don't really think it is. Maybe it is if you're a perfect driver, but I'm not really a perfect driver. Okay, back on the power. It's not going to accelerate that quickly. We've got to 33 miles an hour now, and the limit goes back down to 30. So my reason for trying to accelerate is because of this hill. So we'll get the speed back to 30. If you don't tell it to accelerate, you end up having to change down a gear or two. I've driven this mechanical spec far too long. Cut the power here. Getting quite a bit of roll there. Yeah, so I don't think I save any time sort of going through that little town. I'm better off just sticking to the highway. And I continuously forget, because I'm not thinking about where I'm going, I'm more thinking about avoiding everything. But maybe one day I will realize, hey, you don't need to leave the freeway. Okay. Power up. Let's get it up to 55. Maybe. Whoop. Get off the side. Okay. Downshifted there because I squeezed it a bit too hard for like half a second, and then right back up into the gear I was currently in. I spent hours trying to get the shift points to be absolutely perfect, and I'm not going to say I failed. Well, maybe I failed. I didn't get the shift points to be perfect, let's just say. And I wish they were, but they weren't quite perfect. But if I accept that I can do it better myself if I'm concentrating, but if I want to watch a podcast or something, then having it shift gear for me is pretty useful. And sometimes having it shift close enough is very much good enough. My steering is everywhere. I want to try and make it rain, I think. I just want to appreciate and enjoy the rain, so see if I can do that. Not easily. Okay. I think that's what I want. There we go. Oh, that was interesting. Wow, that changed a whole bunch of stuff. So we changed the rain texture. So I changed the road texture to, I guess, to reflect the fact that it's shiny. Yeah, interesting. That was a pretty cool effect. I mean, I guess that would happen slowly over a distance if it started to rain, but I forced it. And look at that. And I'm understeering off straight into... Great. Oh, wonderful. Oh, wonderful. Oh, bloody wonderful. That's the sound of someone who immediately regrets a life decision that he took. How badly mangled up is my truck? I think it's pretty bad. I believe the expression rhymes with clucking bell. That was like, well, yes, the physics have been changed, and yes, you fall off the road at the first... It's like that Simpsons episode when Homer says, "Don't worry, Marge, we're coming up to..." whoever he says it to. We're coming up to a bend, all these SUVs will crash. You come up to a bend, and sure enough, they'll crash. That was when the Firestone tire thing was kicking off. It was a long time ago now. Well, I just did the exact same thing. First corner I came to straight off. And there's me still trying to steer right like a numpty as the thing just careers straight, and it finally manages to get a bit of grip, just careers straight into a barrier head on. So I got bits of barrier stuck in my engine. I'm surprised this thing is still running. Is it overheating? Not yet. The oil might be running out. It's doing it again, come on. Oh, okay, that's not really what I want to say. That's not what I signed up for, but good grief. There's a gentle right-hand cut. That's like Han Solo saying, "I know a few maneuvers. Here's a gentle left turn." Yeah, that's a Family Guy thing. More fluid. I'm now regretting telling it to rain. Well, we're not climbing this hill any quicker. How far have we got to the 160 miles till I get to Yuma, and this is not going to be fun. Mod's great, don't get me wrong. This sounds of frustration from me as I can't drive in the rain. The mist is superb, and now my driver's getting tired. Great. In the words of Lando Calrissian, this deal gets worse all the time. Okay, I'm whining. This is pretty good fun. In the sense that I'm going to fall off the road at the next corner. Where is the next corner? Alright, I might not fall off the road at that corner, but yeah. We'll see, because we're about to arrive at it. Okay, we have a gentle left turn here. How hard can this be? I'm doing 50 miles an hour. Let's see if I can stay on the road. Let's try the wheel cam. Okay. Wow. That's just like Not cool. It doesn't want to turn at all. And I'm lifting off because I don't want to go around this corner. I'm going to crash right now as I'm doing 50. Right, so losing a bit of speed helps. I lost a lot of speed and it helps. Alright, there you go, look at that. I went around the corner and didn't crash. That's the highlight of this stream so far. The low light was probably crashing, followed by another crash, followed by, I think, another crash, maybe, and then, yeah. Okay, this is my exit. It is wonderfully slippery. However, given the difficulties I've experienced tonight, just trying to get the dang thing to work, and then crashing and everything else, I am probably going to call it a night real soon. I wanted this to be a very different kind of stream, but it really just wasn't working out the way I wanted it to. And I'm sorry. So, I think sometimes it's better to admit, yep, you did a junk stream. I wasn't able to show you how to join a convoy because I've got no friends that were convoying right now. And yeah, that should have been a sign. Hey, J Meister, I think that says you've joined a moment when I've not had a very good experience in this stream so far. I was whining about it. See a wedding? Okay. Let's see. I guess I'm going to pull in and pull in on the right here. Let me. A bit of a curb. A lot of a curb, actually. Not a good view because I can't see anything coming. Okay. Wow, this really hasn't been a good experience for the Mac. I kind of feel real bad. I hate Dion, but I don't think I can even say. Dion Batista de Carvalho. Hopefully I said that correctly. I'm playing around with a new graphics mod. It's by Train Guy Gaming, and yeah, it's got some brutal physics. Oh, it's still raining and lightning. That may have caused me to perhaps. Have a little expedition off the road. A big expedition off the road. I agree. Make the next one better. Yeah, I think so. Right, let me... Wow, this thing is really struggling for grip. These tyres weren't particularly bad, I didn't think. Well, they were 15% worn now I think about it. Okay. I mean, that's... The rain has eased off, so maybe, just maybe... plus if I do this... Whoops, that even. I'm going to stop it from raining. I've had enough rain. Rain can go away. And we always want to drive this thing and get to my destination intact if we could. Oh, it was a stalk wiping, but I don't need that right now. And all of a sudden I forgive everything because of how beautiful the game looks at night. I hope YouTube's picking up the detail of the little bits of illumination and the light and whatnot. This game is beautiful. 1.49 and 1.5 are beautiful at night. Big flash of lightning, another big flash of lightning. Hey, if you've seen the intros to my videos with the lightning and all that kind of stuff going on, let me know what you think. Because I don't want to admit that I spent like a whole day trying to compose that shot and waiting for just the perfect moment and missing it so many times that, you know, was it worth it? And I think it's cool, but then I'm invested in it. I spent a day doing it, so whoops. That's what happens when you push the wrong button, turn off your lights. That's what I wanted to do. Although, who needs lights? Look at this. I don't need lights. I can still see the road. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Hang on. There we go. So many buttons. Okay. Yeah, this is beautiful. The steering is very sensitive. Let's get my speed down. I'm speeding. Ooh, donuts. And electric charge points. And if you've played the game, you've seen those cropping up. Now I know, and everyone knows, that they're bringing electric vehicles to the game, but they've actually been cropping up all over the map for a while now. They just weren't always very obvious. But now hopefully they are. Let's see. My truck's half damaged. My fuel is getting low. I don't see my... Well, I see my coolant temperature is a little high, but it's fine. I mean, it's okay. The engine hasn't seized yet. Look on the dashboard, that big yellow light with a lightning bolt. I think that means that I'm running, that I've now got a hybrid. It doesn't mean that at all. Probably means I'm not getting any battery charge. That voltage showing on here. Yeah, I think I do. It's behind the steering wheel though, I can't see it. Okay. Well, not worry about it because if I turn my lights off, I'll get fine, but I won't run down the battery voltage as much. And I can see plenty, and people, surely they can see me coming. Look, I'm a bright yellow truck. It's not like I'm carrying dangerous chemicals or anything. Really? Really? Absolutely. Oh, I'm sorry, cop. Didn't see you there. I'm such a thug. Oh, yeah, you think so? No. No. Stop being a hooligan, David. He's just doing his job, and you're not doing yours. So, just let him go. You know, he'll just give you another fine. Oops, there was a fly. I believe the term is oopsie. Yeah, that's not how I normally drive in ATS, I promise. Well, maybe. Just a little bit, from time to time. Yeah, I might be off his... Is he going to pull me over again? He's pulling in front of me. He's braking. Oh, okay. I think I've gotten away with it now. And he's giving me 3 tickets, so he'll be getting bored of seeing my face, I'm sure. Okay. Don't think this is even intermediate level gas game. The gas game is where you have to drive to reach your destination before you run out of fuel. And I don't enjoy it in the real life as much as I make out I enjoy it. But my long-suffering, beautiful, petite wife kind of hates the game. It really hates it. And that might make me take a bit more glee in getting a, you know, an achievement award, which is, what was that for? A crash into someone? I don't think so. I'm for the off. This game is just picking on me. Yeah, a little bit of a tweak to the physics. Oh, and to the visuals. Look at that. That's very pretty. I mean, I can't see, but that's very pretty. Wow. I wasn't laughing at Sandy's petiteness, but she suffers from this a lot because the sun visor's not long enough to benefit her. That's very pretty. Tringo Gaming, I like that. That's a really nice effect. But wow. So I think this engine's a bit down on power. Having driven this Mac an awful lot, or this Mac engine an awful lot with this transmission, it's never a ball of fire, but it does feel a bit peppier in the higher gears. And we're still in 9th, but it's like feeling like we're in a gear higher. What's the damage? I don't know what the damage is on my engine in particular, but 48% across the whole truck. 5% cargo damage, so I take that we've sprung a leak and we've lost 5%. And that's probably not good for anyone anyway. This is probably a toxic chemical. So if this were a real trip, I'm sure we would have had to have stopped by now and got arrested for our behavior with that cop, if nothing else. The last 20 miles though, I don't even know if I get paid any money for this trip because it's been so disastrous once I was on the road. Well, we got up to 55 though. I can't complain at that. That was pretty cool. I think we're about to enter Arizona. I think, yeah, because Yuma's on the border, but between the two. So, but we're actually turning off. I think maybe the state border is this bridge. So we're in California right now. But we'll be in Arizona very briefly when we're in Yuma. Right, well, we made it, and we only stalled the engine a few times. I dare say it's running a little warm, I think. Coolant's usually less than 200, it's more like 180, 185, give or take. So with it showing 200 or slightly more, that's not a good thing. Fuel is fine, just a bit less than a quarter. And I don't see oil temperature on this dashboard, but if my onboard computer wasn't telling me please call truck care, I could see it on that display, but it's not showing. I'm speeding. I mean, it makes me want to just drive down the opposite way of the carriageway because it's been a disastrous trip, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to run a red line instead. Oh, wow. Did well to avoid everything there. Just. I'm kind of enjoying some of the changes that have been made to the physics and to the visuals. But it's really slippery in the wet. I kind of want to be a little too challenging. I know that there's a mod. Tringo Gaming has basically said, hey, if this is too frustrating, which it is, you can go ahead and install this mod, right? But right now, we made it. I'm going to go ahead and do the easy parking because I don't feel like subjecting myself to difficult parking. It's a nice colour this. I quite like the sort of burnt orangey look. Don't think I'll achieve the easy parking, but okay. What might have done? We're going to abandon it here. Here is going to be good enough. Okay, so we got a reasonable, which I don't think I deserved. I think I should have got to go back to truck driver school. So we covered 303 miles and we used 56 gallons, which is just over 5 miles per gallon. So, yeah. Hey, Cannibal Barbecue, BBQ. So, yeah, not the worst run I've ever had, but really a difficult stream. Nothing seemed to work properly. But you know what? Turned it around in the end. We made to the destination. We even got paid a bit of money for it, and so I'm happy with that. Cannibal, I'm really sorry you kind of joined at the end of a stream that. If you understand British culture, it's so bad I had to call Thunderbirds. It was that kind of epic disaster. But as Jay Meister said, you know, there's always another stream. There's always chance to make it right the next time. Well, that all said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night with this one. I'm going to go and reflect upon the meaning of how to drive properly, how to repair my mods, and how to make sure my game is not going to crash at the slightest sniff doing anything remotely different with it. Thanks so much for hanging out with me tonight. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.